Good morning, sweet and lovely dear people. I was getting coffee with my mom this morning. I feel like I should look at the camera. I don't. Anyways. And I had this train of thought that started as a little snowball that I could hold in my hands. And then it evolved into something so large I could sit on top of it. And that was the concept of animals with jobs. And I know a lot of the time when people think about that, they think of service dogs. And that wasn't really what started this train of thought. Of course, they do fall into this category, but I was thinking more law enforcement and not even canine units. And there are military dogs. As far as I know, they wear bulletproof vests. Crazy. I don't even think they realize what they're a part of. No, they don't. They're dogs. But the main thing was horses. Now, in Toronto, there are police horses. Why is that necessary at all? Not in terms of anything political, but it seems so unbelievably impractical to be sitting on a horse when you're trying to do stuff. You're like looking down, like, hey, stop doing that. Like from this massive beast, right? And I've never seen one of these things kick at full speed, so I can't really think that it's vehicular in terms of purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because think about it. Back in, I was gonna say Western times, but back in like the 1800s, horses were vehicles. And now I guess they're a tool. And I've been told it's for intimidation, but like they're pretty quiet themselves, right? So I just didn't really understand that. And if you were gonna get away from one of these cops on a horse, I just don't get why a car wouldn't be the obvious choice. Again, going back to my point of I've never seen these things just like put it in gear and chase someone. Never seen it in like 6 years of being in Toronto. I think that'd be something I don't forget. But also in terms of intimidation, I think the SWAT gear that cops wear do that just fine in terms of like making people feel smaller than them. I don't think they need this massive thing to sit on to really drive the point home. And then I started thinking, so you got police dogs, right? You got police horses. But where does that end? Because you've now blurred the lines of employment between man and animal. I mean, we're all mammals, but there's an obvious like difference. I was gonna say you don't throw a ball and we go chase it, but then I thought of sports. So like we kind of do. I mean, we're paid for that, but maybe the dogs don't need to get paid. It's just pure joy. They have it figured out more than we do. Anyways, the main point was, where do you complete the cycle there? Because I thought of it, falcons, they'd make an incredible animal to be on a team. You know, if you got a little falcon with a vest, a little camera on it, and you like said, like, go make your rounds. I don't know how you'd communicate with a falcon. I know some people can do it with a leather glove where it comes. So there's definitely some brains in that kind of bird. That would be a valuable part of any kind of professional team that has to do with, no, I actually don't. I'd really hate that. Surveillance birds, because people already have their concept about pigeons, right? I don't see the sense in it personally. But aside from that as well, so if you had emotional support cats, so now cats are employed, dogs are employed, horses are employed, horses have been employed. Even the concept of a guard dog, you can just get an electric fence. Instead of making a dog kind of like sit and watch outside for you, you could just get a camera and you could watch the camera. You could be the watchdog. You don't have to involve an animal with a job. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't mind because it probably just likes looking at stuff anyways and then barking when it sees stuff. It seems natural. I actually think they'd sign on for that and they'd be fine with it. Cats though, useless. You couldn't get cats to do anything for you. And I mean, they're fantastic pets and they're lovely and they're so sweet. But I think if you had to get it to carry out a task, there's no chance of return on investment with that one. Absolutely not. They won't even wear a sweater or anything you make for them. So the thought of them, you know, think of like a police cat, impossible. But anyways, I think maybe we should stop the whole integration of animals with our business. I think we should just let them be in their world where all they know is, wow, look at all this, rather than, oh, look, a situation of conflict. I've been told I should run headfirst into that. That's not fair. I think German Shepherds should just have a comfortable life and get to do whatever they want to do rather than be expected to respond to hard situations. That was my train of thought. And as you can see, I still don't know where it's going, but that's fine. If you made it this far, I have no idea why. But if you liked it, press like, subscribe, all that cool stuff. I usually post music stuff. I almost grabbed a guitar just out of habit. Artist thing. Wow, that was terrible. Okay, bye.